DTM was invited to Kizashi Ultimate Driving event held at the Grand Bend Motorplex to test drive the Suzuki Kizashi 4-door mid-size sedan and some of the competition. Presented by Ultimate Suzuki of London and the Collins family of companies, the event was held for VIPs and the media for a fun-filled day and rare opportunity to test drive the Kizashi in a controlled environment. The afternoon started off with some classroom instruction by the Erlin Motorsports team, which led the event in instructing and coaching.
My simple plan is knowledge and then practice. And so what we're going to do is we get a little knowledge and then we're going to go out and we'll practice a little bit. We're going to practice automotive vision, pressure braking, foiling, steering, smoothness, all that type of thing. Now, when you first start doing this, and as many of you know, if you've been doing this for a while, you have like 100 things to think about. You can't possibly do that. You have to actually break it down and take the top 3 problems that you might have. Work on those things, and what you'll do as you do it more and more, you'll drive it from your conscious into your subconscious, and you'll take the next item, the next 2 items, and so on. So that's generally how it works. You need it.
You guys ready for some driving?
Yeah.
Yes.
First, it was off to the slalom course to put the Kizashi's handling, braking, and all-wheel drive to the test.
Basically what we set up is you drive down the right-hand side. You can see we have, with the flower, we put down 2 chalk lines. Please stay in between those 2 chalk lines. Basically, your job is to get through this exercise as efficiently as possible without knocking down any cones. To be honest, this exercise is really easy to critique because if it hits something, it means you were looking at it. What we're trying to impress upon you is to look as far ahead as possible. You'll see the cones and the pylons go by in your peripheral vision, but try to resist looking at them, because if you look at them, you'll steer towards them and you'll end up hitting them. All right? As you know, these are built as sports cars, so don't be shy about getting on the brake pedal. The firmer you push on the brake pedal, the shorter the car is going to stop. That way you can really feel how impressive the ABS systems of the cars are. All right, we're going to have 2 volunteers to hop in these 2 cars, and we'll get started, please.
In-car driving instructors also explained how to handle the car every step of the way and point out where drivers can improve in the exercise.
I always like to keep my foot on the dead pedal in the far corner there. That keeps you stable in the seat when you're going side to side in an autocross situation. Also, if you have that bend in your knee, if you were in an accident, your knees would bend. If you have your knees straight, that's how you shatter knees. Alright, so let's try to get this course down.
It does make sense.
Okay. Ready? Straight back. And over. Perfect. Alright, let's get her going.
Alright, we ready?
Yep. Remember, try to keep the 9 and 3 as much as we can. Alright, good to go. There you go, inside. Outside, perfect. Stick close to the apex cone. Try to be smoother with the inputs in the there you go. Brake hard in the yellow. Very good. You're good to go. When you jerk the wheel faster, you unload the front tire, so that upsets the car. So try to be smoother when you're turning the wheel. You know what I mean? Very good. Now we're going to go around this center cone here, right? So turn in. Just do 1 big circle around the cone. We're going to end up doing the slalom after this. We'll shoot for the slalom, nice and smooth. Remember to keep your hands 9 and 3 on the wheel, smooth RPM. Very good, just like that. Nice, perfect. And we brake when we get to the hard cone. Don't hit this guy. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, that's a lot better than the first time, right?
Good to know.
Picking it up. Good job. Thanks. No problem. You have a good one, Daniel.
The slalom course really allowed the driver to fully experience the car's dynamics in all areas of testing, from handling to skidding and braking.
Brake hard. Alright, go. Only part of the track you gotta take your hands off or over here just to your crossovers. Good. Cross. Down. Good circle around the pipe. Circle. I thought I did. Car settle, there you go. Now go through the slalom. Nice and smooth. Don't jostlate the gas. Very good. Back and forth. Perfect. Just like that. And the brake. There it is. Just like that. Puts a smile on your face, right? Good job.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Feeling tire's a happy tire.
Man, oh man, this instructor taught me how to drive today.
Thank you very much. It's something I do for a living, so I'm passionate about it, passionate about these cars, so I just want everybody to experience them like I get to experience, and I'm glad I taught you something. It just makes the road a little safer every day.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it's a wonderful day today, but you let us experience the vehicle for what it is and what it can be, how well it handles, and all these good things. It's really admirable and very, very, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want to hear. We want to hear everybody's having a good time. We want people to experience the cars to their fullest, and that's what this event is about. Hopefully we could have more events like this, and people could get a real feel for what these cars can do and what you can do yourself after learning the right dynamics on how to drive a car.
Perfect.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
The next exercise involved driving the Kizashi on a road course, providing more seat time to get a better overall feel and sense of the car's sport handling. Drivers then switched over to some of the in-class competitor cars to compare the difference.
Let's get going.
Drivers could experience the car's maneuverability at higher speeds on a longer stretch of road. Drivers could really get a feel for the handling of each car, rotating between the different makes. But in the end, the Kizashi by far handled corners the best.
Very good, that's awesome. Great job, guys.
The featured vehicle is very stable, there's no question. It has a stability of BMW on the road, and it certainly doesn't have a price ticket of a BMW. Yet, it gives you the feel of one and hugs the road. This all-wheel drive package that the featured vehicle has is just amazing. And against the competition, what we have tried today, no, it just doesn't stand a chance. It just simply, truly, I do believe they have a vehicle to be proud of. Market will certainly realize what this is all about, and I know that people cannot be fooled if they would take time to explore and see what these vehicles are all about and put them through the tests such as we did today. I think they're in for a surprise, and I believe more of these featured vehicles today will be bought and sold. The general public out there will never know, nor will they ever have a chance to really test the vehicle for what it does, and especially test it against the competition the way we have today. Who would have known? Jerry, tell us more.
Exactly. So I think that what we've done with Suzuki is we've compared Suzuki to the top brands in its class. So we have Nissan, we've got Honda, we've got Hyundai, and we've got Toyota here. And basically, hands down, this car beats all of those cars. And again, we want people to know that. This car, it feels phenomenal. The steering feel is incredibly good. It's quick, and it has all-wheel drive. So again, for summer, rain, winter, it's absolutely phenomenal. I love all-wheel drive. This is a great package. Again, these cars, list price in Canada, go from $27,000 to about $33,000. You can't do better than this. They will last.
You think you know, and I've been a driver all my life, and then how beautifully you made sense, common sense at that, folks. Pay attention to what he says in a room is just phenomenal. And it's a kind of a benefit that every driver should be exposed to that kind of a rhetoric. That's good.
Well, thank you very much. Again, everyone thinks they're great drivers, but what we find is that they really just can't, they don't know what they're doing. They drive for many, many years, but really don't have good common sense as far as driving is concerned. So what we teach, again, is how to sit in the car. We teach basically automotive vision. That is the most important thing with cars, because again, walking vision is different than driving vision. So we have to make sure that everyone is seeing far enough ahead so they can actually affect what they're doing in the future as opposed to seeing in the past. So if you look down over the nose of the car when you drive, it's in the past, really. There's no way you can actually do something to affect what's going to happen to you. We really truly believe that if people get some high-speed advanced driving program into their repertoire, they will actually become better drivers and safer drivers, which means, again, less injuries, less deaths, and less emotional trauma with families and that type of thing. So basically, what people should do is find themselves a advanced driver training program that they can go to. These programs are very inexpensive, really, anywhere from $200 to $500 a day. What's your life worth, really? What's your family's life worth? So we really feel pretty strongly about this.
Jerry, I can't thank you enough for this interview. Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you for exposing. Folks, I hope that this education we've had today was your education, and that you have learned something dramatically today. I mean, in this world of business, world of cars, I know it's easy to get lost. We don't know. We are not exposed to the truth and whole truth and nothing but the truth. But when you meet the truth this head on, and when you see it and drive it, and especially you stand it up against the competition, my friend, you stand tall, really tall. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Racing champion and internationally certified Porsche sport driving instructor Jonathan Erlin explains why the event was one of a kind, with the ability to push the cars to their limit in a safe environment.
Yeah, it's absolutely remarkable what's been able to go on here. I mean, we have beautiful weather here at Grand Bend Raceway. We have unlimited tires and fuel, again, thanks to Ultimate Suzuki and especially Randy Collins. And you hit the nail right on the head there. The amount of time and effort and also funding that the Collins family companies has put into this program to make it possible for the general public, and specific invitations to come on out and actually put these cars through their tests. This is not like a regular street drive that you would be able to get by going into the local dealer. We have the opportunity here with professional instruction to push these cars right up to the limits, not only of the driver's limits, but also to the cars. And 9 times out of 10, the car's limit is so much farther ahead of the drivers. And to be able to get that sort of sporty feel, in a car that's priced this way, it makes our job really easy. We're not here to sell any cars. They absolutely sell themselves. And we're just excited for this opportunity that Mr. Collins has provided, and also an opportunity to come around here and play with these Kizashis.
Jonathan Erlin and his professional driving team were exceptional, leading the day with instructions on performance driving techniques and dynamics, showing participants how to be better drivers. Randy Collins and the Collins family of companies made the event possible for those in attendance to really have fun and get the full experience pushing the cars to their limit.
And Mr. Randy Collins is with me. Randy, this is quite the day we're experiencing here today, sir.
Yeah, lots of fun. I hope you guys are all enjoying it. We're definitely having fun putting it on there, Dan. It's good stuff.
These are good cars, and I'm really experiencing the sturdiness, the muscle, this thing, 1.8 liter. I can't believe that.
Yeah, well, it kicks out a lot of ponies. Good torque too, and in the technical tent too, the guys will cover some of that stuff, and just in the handling, you'll find out just why it all happens the way it happens. It's just, it's a pretty remarkable car.
It is really amazing that you took time here at Motorplex to really expose this vehicle for what it is. Are you kidding me, folks? You got to experience this for yourself. I'm here as a media, covering the story and driving the vehicle myself. All-wheel drive and peppy. Man, oh man, this thing wants to go. And as far as turns, this is like a Beamer.
That's right. Well, I think we talked a little earlier on, they say give me a word to describe the Kizashi, and I guess we really say it's so worth it. When you take a look at everything that it offers, and it's so worth it. A lot of fun, and that's what we wanted to do here. We wanted to let people like yourself and other people across Southwestern Ontario and maybe come in and take a look and test drive one for themselves and have some fun.
What we've experienced today is, I know it's wise on your behalf to have put this show on, because something, it's worth showing. Consumer out there does not have this. They don't know what this vehicle is all about.
Well, the hands-on is kind of really great, and it's good to know, and it's good to do it here in the edge of Huron County, where we started with Hully Gully too. So that always makes it fun as well. So it's not unlike what we did for the last 40 years of turning dreams into reality and providing peace of mind service. And hopefully we're able to do some of that here today with you.
I am not going to hide it, folks. I like to chum with this icon of this community. Are you kidding me, folks? Hully Gully, we do remember it well, sir. Your pioneering days, what you meant to this community. You went even on bigger things in London, but you still make us proud. You've pioneered your company right in this backyard.
Oh, you can't beat fun for a good time. Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thank you for letting us. Thank you for an invite. This was very much a pleasure for me. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
For over 20 years, Randy and his family have been selling and servicing new and used vehicles and power sport equipment for over 40 years. Randy and his family received the 2012 Canadian Family Enterprise of the Year Award for Southwestern Ontario and are one of the top 100 power sport dealers in North America. You can test drive a Suzuki Kizashi at Ultimate Automobiles of London, located at 940 Warncliffe Road South, in London, Ontario.